Living forever sounds great, until the loneliness, endless battles, and loss set in. These anime characters know the true cost of immortality. So let's count down the top 10 anime where the MC is immortal. This is Emmaverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Kicking things off with number 10, To Your Eternity. Imagine being a literal orb that can take on different forms, including humans and animals. That's Fushi for you. He starts as a lifeless rock, yeah really, but over time he learns, grows, and experiences emotions, while constantly regenerating. But don't be fooled. This story will rip your heart out and stomp on it repeatedly. Immortality never felt so painful. At number 9, Demi-Human. What if one day you got hit by a truck, but instead of dying, you just respawned like it was a video game? That's the reality for Kei Nagai, who learns that he's an Ajin, an immortal being hunted by the government. Now, instead of enjoying his newfound power, he's running for his life. Oh, and let's not forget that Ajins can summon creepy shadow creatures. Fun, right? At number 8, meet Alucard, the most overpowered vampire you'll ever see. Guns, bullets, explosions, they only make him stronger. You could literally turn him into mist and he'd still find a way to kill you. He's been alive for centuries, works for an organization that hunts supernatural threats, and treats battles like a game. If immortality had a face, it would be Alucard's smug grin. At number 7, The 12 Kingdoms. This anime follows Yuko Nakajima, an ordinary high school girl who gets transported to a fantasy world, only to find out she's the rightful ruler of a kingdom. Oh, and she's also immortal now. Talk about a life upgrade. But ruling an entire kingdom isn't exactly a stress-free job, and Yuko quickly learns that immortality doesn't make things easier, it just means you have to deal with problems forever. At number 6, Blade of the Immortal. If you think being immortal sounds cool, ask Manji, a samurai cursed with unkillable flesh. He's covered in mystical worms that heal his wounds, no matter how brutal they are. Sounds useful in a fight, right? Well, when you've been slicing and dicing enemies for decades with no way out, it gets really old. Manji just wants to die in peace, but fate has other plans. At number 5, Bacano. What happens when a group of gangsters, thieves, and psychopaths gain immortality? Absolute chaos. Bacano throws in a crazy mix of immortal characters who can't die, literally. They can get shot, stabbed, or blown up, but they'll just regenerate like nothing happened. With its wild storytelling and unpredictable action, this anime makes living forever look like the ultimate party until things go south. At number 4, meet Rai, a 900-year-old vampire or noble who wakes up in modern society after a very long nap. Instead of world domination, he just wants to enjoy school life. But of course, trouble keeps finding him. Whether it's evil organizations, other immortals, or just figuring out smartphones, Rai's eternal existence is anything but peaceful. Oh, and did I mention he can erase enemies with just a glance? Yeah, don't mess with him. At number 3, Overlord. Imagine logging into your favorite MMORPG only to realize you can't log out, and you've become the game's most powerful undead sorcerer. That's Ainzu Olgaon's reality. He's an immortal skeleton overlord with insane magic, loyal followers, and no human weaknesses. Instead of panicking, he decides, might as well rule this world. Respect. At number 2, The Ancient Magus Bride. Chise Hattori is a girl with a tragic past, but her life takes a strange turn when she's bought at an auction by Elias, an ancient, immortal mage. Unlike most immortals on this list, Elias isn't just unkillable, he's mysterious, inhuman, and struggles to understand human emotions. While Chise slowly changes his perspective, Elias's immortality remains both a gift and a curse. Finally, at number 1, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Let's be real, if you had to be immortal, being a slime isn't a bad deal. Rimuru starts as a regular guy, gets stabbed, and wakes up as a blue blob in a fantasy world. But thanks to some broken abilities, he quickly becomes one of the strongest beings in existence. No aging, no injuries, and endless evolution. Rimuru isn't just immortal, he's practically unstoppable. And there you have it, 10 anime where the MC simply refuses to die. Whether it's a blessing or a curse, one thing's for sure, these characters are in it for the long run. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.